So I am really excited. When we moved into our house about 2 years ago, we've enjoyed the house and our kitchen, which sort of opens up to the living room, and is where, as a family, we spend most of our time. But it was nice. It was a bit outdated, and finishing that project, I did not want to put the TV that came with the house back up on the wall. It's an okay TV. We've had some issues with it, kind of cutting in and out. It was like a 27-inch, LCD flat screen from probably about 12 to 15 years ago. Been doing a lot of research on the Hisense TVs and been seeing a lot of really great reviews and talking about the picture quality, talking about the sound. So I decided I wanted to try it out, and I bought the TV from Costco. Shipping was free, and it ran with tax, I think, to about $256 and some change, which is about 5 or 6 times less than what I spent on my other TV. So that is definitely a plus. I'm also excited because this TV comes with Roku TV built into it. Now, to be honest, I have not really used the Roku platform before. My house and all of our smart devices are built on the Google infrastructure, and then I do use Amazon Fire TV, Fire Cubes, and Fire Sticks throughout the house. So we haven't really used the Chromecast for TVs, but everything we do is streaming, including my movie collection, which runs on my Plex server. So I was really interested, just kind of test that out and sort of see whether or not I like that better than Fire TV, or kind of what the differences were. This also comes with Google Assistant built into the TV, so also really excited about checking that out. So again, I've been kind of dying to open this up and see what it looks like and get it hung on the wall and test it out. So we're going to go ahead and try and do this gracefully, but pull the TV out and see what we are working with. So we got the TV stand, which I won't be using because I will be hanging it on the wall. Let's see, and I'm opening this in my office right now because still got a little bit of dust going on from the renovation. So here is the TV. It's very light. This TV is much larger than our other TV that was in the kitchen, and I would say it's probably about a third of the weight. So looking at this, there's really very minimal bezel, which is really nice. We're looking at about an inch around from the other TV that was in there. So the TV itself is fairly, it's, if you can see here, it's very slim profile. And again, I love a little bit of bezel, the very minimal bezel that it has. So with that, I think what else comes in here, just we got the instructions, and it looks like the Roku TV remote control. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get this hung up on the wall and start testing out the picture and the integrations, but I'm really excited to test this out. So I was able to get the TV hung, and as I mentioned, the Hisense TV comes with built-in Roku TV, which is really nice. I was a new subscriber, so the setup took a little bit of time just because I had to go in and create a new account, download the apps that I wanted, and sign in because that was not saved. However, the process was just like Fire TV or any of those. One thing that I like about the remote control is the quick buttons to the more popular streaming apps. So we'll go ahead and turn it on and take a look. Here's the TV. So I originally wanted to show some footage from a streaming service, but there's some copyright issues, I believe, with that. So this is some 4K stock footage that I found on via Roku, and it is recorded with my Samsung Galaxy Note. And the TV setting is currently on the brighter TV setting, but you get an idea here of how clean and crisp and smooth the picture is in the 4K images. Again, this is streaming, and again, really impressed with the overall quality that the Hisense TV has and offers. So again, yeah, a bunch of features. You can customize the background with Roku. They set them up instead of apps as channels, but you've got all the basic ones that you want to add in there, and then again apps like Plex. So you can come in and this is my home movie server, but the interface and everything on it is very nice. So you can go through and see any movies that you want to watch. Go through, but again, so far, very impressed with the TV. Again, especially for the price. If you can come around here, it is a pretty thin profile for the TV, and the bezel is very minimalistic. So far, very happy with the TV and the look of it. I think for our kitchen, we have the 50-inch TV, and I think it's a perfect size. And the sound is really good. Picture quality is really good as well. So definitely enjoying the Hisense TV so far. Would definitely recommend this to anyone looking for a good TV at a good price. So in terms of setting up the Google Assistant with the Hisense TV, you'll go ahead and create your Roku account first. And once you've created that, you will then go to Google Home. And as you'll see here, you hit the plus sign in the corner. You're going to go to Set Up Device. Now, once you have set up device, you're going to have two options, New Device or Have Something Already Set Up. You're going to select Have Something Already Set Up, and it's going to give you the long list here. We're going to scroll all the way down to Roku. So I hit Roku, and then it's going to ask me to sign into my Roku account. That's going to ask you to accept and continue. And then it's going to ask you where you want to, and I don't know if you can see that clearly, but what you want to connect. So in this case, I've got it as my kitchen TV. I'm going to select that, and it automatically identifies it. Link to Google app, and then it gives you the ability to automatically link any new Roku devices. So I'm going to say yes to that. Continue to the Google app, and now you're set up. So to give a final wrap up and kind of overview and impression of the Hisense R6 TV with Roku, It's been about a week now since I've had the TV up and running and we've been using it. And overall, I'm really, really impressed. I think that it is a great TV, specifically for the price point is amazing. And I don't know that you can find a better deal. But the overall look and design, I find it, it's pretty sleek. It's very light. It does have some bezels, so it's not like edge-to-edge screen as you may find in some of the higher-end TVs, but it is pretty minimalistic. And just overall, it is a nice-looking TV. Our integration of the TV was in the kitchen, and so, it really is sort of that centerpiece of the kitchen. When you walk in, that is what you see, and it is a very nice addition to that. The picture quality, the 4K picture quality is really good. Very impressed with it. I'm just using it really for streaming. We don't have cable, and I'm also not a gamer, so I can't really talk to that experience quite as much. However, the refresh rate and everything is really good for action movies and streaming, where sometimes just depending on, internet quality and servers and such, the picture quality may not be as good. But overall, everything that I saw was really good. Whether or not it was using a service like Netflix or Disney Plus, or even streaming off of my home movie server, all of that integrated nicely, and the quality was really good. It does have a few presets to adjust the quality and the picture lighting of the TV. They're all good, kind of minimalistic types of changes. I didn't play around with it enough. I don't believe that you can get in and really sort of customize too much. However, I've always found, once you start doing that, it's great for one application and terrible for something else. But the out of the box picture quality sets are very good for it. The sound is great. Again, you're not going to get the same sound and that you'll get with a sound bar and a subwoofer in those things, but again, for a TV, native TV sound, it is really good. I have a higher end TV, and the sound on the Hisense blows that away. So for my use case in the kitchen, definitely did not need a sound bar or any additional sound enhancements to it. In fact, I haven't really ever cranked it up any louder than like 35. So it's really good, nice clear sound. You can hear all the dialogue and everything. So very impressed with that. A few other things to note. I think the Roku integration with the TV is flawless. As I mentioned earlier, I've always been kind of an Amazon person, and so I haven't really used Roku very much, but I was very impressed with it. I'm very impressed with the way that it integrates with the TV. I love the remote control and the presets to quickly get to Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu are the ones that I use. My daughter's 8, and she just commented on that the remote control is much easier to use than the Fire TV remote control. I think it's probably just a little bit more intuitive. But again, overall, very impressed. I will say with the remote control, the first day that I had the TV set up, there was definitely some response issues with the remote control. You kind of had to be right in the right place. I thought originally maybe the batteries that it came with, so I changed out the batteries with some Energizer batteries, and still having the same issue. However, the next day that went away, so I don't know if it just was kind of building a connection or something of that nature. But I would say if you get the TV and you have some issues with the remote control, most likely those will kind of fix themselves, in a day or two. So I have not had any issues since then, and can control the TV anywhere from my kitchen without any issue. The last thing I would talk about is the Google Assistant integration. It's okay. Again, you're not really using a Hisense Google Assistant integration. You're using Roku's, so it's a little limited. It's great for being able to pause or turn off the TV, or do a couple basic things. Found it very hard trying to do voice commands to get exactly where I wanted to get to or what I wanted to do. But just for some basic controls, it's good. Again, I've got Google Assistant integrated on some other TVs, and even Alexa. When you're trying to integrate into apps, sometimes it can get a little funky. But overall, it's fine. But I would say that if Google Assistant is something that you are really interested in, Hisense does have another line of TVs that instead of Roku has Google Assistant natively built into the TV and the remote and everything. And so I would imagine that integration is going to be much more native to Google and give you a lot more flexibility. So if that's something that you're looking for, the Roku may not be the way to go. You may want to go with the Google Assistant TV. But again, overall, the price on this TV is amazing. Picture quality is great. The sound quality is great. Overall value is fantastic. So if you're looking for, a great TV to watch movies, to watch TV shows, and just enjoy as a family or or by yourself, I think that the Hisense is a great brand, and this was my first introduction to the brand, and I have been very, very impressed. So definitely check it out, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks.